One of my favourite things to do when I've got a little bit of time for myself is to actually go antique hunting, looking for radioactive items in just ordinary antique shops. It's a lot more exciting than going to online marketplaces like eBay and finding something that you know is uranium glass, for example. So I was recently in the south of England, whilst on my paternity leave, to explore antique shops around Lewes. And I've been there before. I've been to Lewes many times before now. And it's just, they've got some amazing antique shops, which I highly recommend you go wandering around. I did take some footage this time of some of the things I find during my trips, which I'll flash up on the screen shortly. But the reason I went to Lewes was really for one thing, and that's because last year I came across this Mossa ashtray, which I believe is around 1920s. I've shown it on this Substack before, and it's a beautiful piece of uranium glass. You can see there. It really has an amazing glow to it. And actually, with my radio code on it, it's pretty radioactive for uranium glass as well. It's all completely safe. It's alpha, beta radiation. Most of that radiation is really blocked by your skin. But it's an amazing piece, and the reason I wanted to go back was because at the time they had a second ashtray, and they're selling these things for £40 each, and I thought, you know what, I don't really want to buy two, and I've since regretted that decision. I went back to the same antique shop, and amongst a very cluttered shelf at the back, I found its twin, which is a dark green. So they're finally reunited. I've done some research on the dark green Mossa ashtrays. Apparently these were used by wealthier families as the dark green colour was harder to produce. It is a piece of uranium glass, but it doesn't really glow in quite the same way. You can see a very, very light glow, I think, on camera there. But there's not much going on. But it is quite radioactive. So if I get my radio code... Oh, there we go. Still can't work out how to use this thing. So this is about background radiation, although it's quite near the ashtray. And if I get the ashtray, you see it's climbing. It's quite a spicy ashtray, really. I'm so happy I found it. This one has a lot more uranium in it. You'll see it goes a lot higher. But they're both wonderful pieces. Oh my gosh, how do I turn this thing off again? Let me turn this off for a moment. When I tested my UV light on the dark Mossa ashtray, the lady in the antique shop said, "Oh, could you test something for me? I think it's uranium glass, but I don't have a UV light on me." And she came and produced something that really took me by surprise, which is blue. Now, you do read about blue uranium glass, which is quite rare. As in, I was trying to use ChatGPT and the like to understand how rare blue uranium glass is. And the analogy it gave me was, it's a bit like walking into a second-hand bookshop and finding a first edition of a very popular book. I believe that it got the blue colour by adding cobalt to the glass. And as they're blue, people don't tend to test for it. This is actually very blue. Very, very blue, but also very green. And you can kind of... the light in here is not very good. Maybe I'll do a shot in the dark so you can really see how this thing lights up. But it lights up a bright green. I've never thought I'd ever find blue uranium glass, and I did. Anyway, those are the two pieces I want to share today. I'll do some more videos and articles now that I'm sort of back from my paternity leave. I'm sort of stepping out of my baby bubble. But thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. What's that? Cars?
That what they have got.
Like the chips and bottles.
Why is it always so cold?
It is, isn't it? It's down there. Is it?
This is green.
Yes, it is.